Hello, good evening. Happy Sunday evening to you. This is your girl, Charmaine, jumping on to say, how are you? How's your Sunday going? And yes, we're on doing Sunday talk. And you might be saying, what is this girl coming on with? You know what I'm coming on with. Of course you do. Hi, Six Ranger. Thanks for joining. You know what I'm coming on with. Yes, it's all about building your legacy, finding your freedom. Hi, Gemini. Thank you. So, if you're on my YouTube, this is the first time on my YouTube, can you please like, share, and subscribe? If you are, hi, Martino Connolly. Thanks for joining. If you're on my TikTok, thanks for joining. And can I get some taps on my screen, please? Thank you. And of course, my Facebook. Thank you for joining on my Facebook. Hi, Aldrin. Thanks for joining. This is where I'm talking about legacy. What is it? What does legacy mean to you? When you hear the word legacy, what are you thinking about? Are you ready to put yourself in a position to work for people who you will never meet? Yes, your children. Are you in a position to work to never be hungry again? To work to never have to worry where you're going to find X amount of funds to do X amount of stuff? Tell me, are you ready to be in that position? This is not a get rich quick system by no means. This is not a get rich quick system. This is a work your way to what you want. You own this opportunity. You work it how you want it. But guess what? You work it as a hobby, it pays you as a hobby. You work it as a business, it pays you as a business. You have access to unlimited training for both companies. You're getting two companies basically for the price of one, for the price of half, then, even to make it sound that way. Because the startup fee is less than $200. The startup fee is like literally nothing, less than $300. The startup fee is. And your monthly fee is $2 a day. You heard me. Your monthly fee is literally $2 a day to get this going. And what are you getting for all of this? Your own website, your travel agent credentials, and so much more. You're going to be in a network that is off the chart. Your support is great. The support is there. Doesn't matter where you are. And tomorrow is June 1st, people. June 1st. And for the month of June, we are having nightly meetings at 6 p.m. Central Time, that is Cayman, Jamaica time, or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in jumping onto one of these meetings that you will hear more information, DM me Project Freedom. If you're a person who doesn't want to be on a meeting like that online, but you want to speak to me, DM me Project Freedom. I want to speak to you, and I'll make it happen. But this is something you do not want to miss out on. Were you one of those person who used to rob all the disciples every end of the month? You know, you can be that person who give the disciples a break and stop robbing them. Yes, this is not a get rich quick system, but this is a work your way to what you want. Listen to me. It is one word, fantabulous. Is it hard work? Of course it is. Anything that is easy, hey, hidden found, thanks for the likes. Anything that is easy is not worth it. Anything you have to work for, trust me, is worth it. So this is not a get rich quick system. This is a work your way to what you want. And let me tell you, it adds up, people. It adds up. And are you okay with getting $500 to $1,000 extra per month? If you are okay with that, hit me up, Project Freedom. And you might be saying, I don't have the time. I'll show you how to do it in time. You might be saying, I don't have the experience. That's okay. Training is here for you, baby. Training is here for you. You may be saying, "But I don't really have a college degree." Who tell you need a college degree? You need a college degree. Mr. Bradley says he is putting ordinary people in a position to make right now extraordinary funds. Do you need more than that? Do you need more than that? And let me tell you, the support, the support is off the chart. The support is off the chart. Yes, people, the support is off the chart. And you don't want to miss out on this. I can't tell you everything on this, but I can tell you, you can hit me up. I can get you the link. You can either come on Zoom or we can talk on the phone. I am a real person. We can talk on the phone and I can tell you what I'm doing. I can show you what I'm doing. And it's a no-brainer. You just have to be humble, coachable, trustworthy, hardworking. We have to get to the stage now because in school they don't teach children about financial literacy. They don't teach children about being entrepreneurs. They teach children how to work for other people. This is an opportunity where you're being an entrepreneur. You just need a laptop, your phone, or an iPad, internet. It's a full-fledged at-home based industry. This is where you can build legacy for your family. You can build legacy for your children, 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 children. You can build legacy for people in your family you will never ever meet. But you're doing the foundation now. And trust me, this foundation, there's no sand in this foundation. This is all steel, cement. There's no sand on this. This is not going to crash. But you have to put your mind to it. You have to be, here's an analogy. Can you imagine, right? If you were at a stoplight at 1 a.m. in the morning, 1 a.m. in the morning, no one's on the road, and the light is broken, so it's on red. What are you going to do? Sit down and don't move till it turns green? Have that entrepreneur mindset. You don't see anything coming? Move. And that's that's the same thing with life, right? It's the same thing with life because you can't just sit down and wait for someone to give you a handout. You can't just sit down and wait for somebody to take this then. No, you have to get up and move. That's the only way you're going to make something for yourself. Get up and move, people. I'd rather teach you to fish than give you fish to eat. Because when you learn, you make more for yourself. You get more fish for yourself. So don't just sit back and say, And you might be saying, okay, Charmaine, you come on here with all this good talk and all this sweet talk, and what's your regret? I do have a regret. And my regret is I wished I started earlier. When this was introduced to me, I wish I started then because guess what? Your girl would have been further ahead, but guess what? I'm here now, not going anywhere, and I'm here to help you see yourself, see where you can be in a year, 2 years, 3 years from now. You just have to have that stamina and be coachable that when you're told to do the mundane things, you do it. Because you can say, oh, I'll die for my children. Will you talk to people for your children so that you can grow your industry? Think about it. What would you do for your children or your loved one? You're quick to say, I would die for them, but will you talk to people for them? Will you stop judging who will join and who won't join you? Yeah, people. Listen, as I say, this is not an easy journey, but it's worth it because guess what? You have to give up something to go up. That's how it works. You can't sit back, fold your hands, and twiddle your thumbs and think everything's going to be handed to you. That's not how things work. Things aren't handed to you. You have to work for it. When you work for it, you get the rewards. It's a lot better. Think about it. If you went to somebody and they gave you $5,000, you're going to blow that $5,000 because guess what? You didn't do anything to get it more than just going to ask for it. If you had to work for that $5,000, you be careful how you spend it, right? Exactly. And in this beautiful system. Doesn't matter your profession. It does not matter your profession in this system. Once you have your mindset, you know your why. Because yes, there could be days that you could be wondering, why am I doing this? Have your why at your forefront. Once you have your why at your forefront, guess what? Game over. Because you will get it done. So hit me up, Project Freedom, for the link to the information session. Or if you don't want to come on the link at the information session, hit me up, Project Freedom. I want to talk to you. And I'll make it happen. So have a good evening, have a good Sunday, and please be careful on the road. Remember, you're not driving for yourself only, you're driving for other people. So talk to you tomorrow, people. Good night, good night.